Welcome.
Yes, you look fabulous. Yes, serving love.
How are you?
Great to see you.
Fabulous favorite people.
Beautiful.
Oh my
wow.
Welcome.
This looks even better than in the photos that you showed us.
Oh,
This is amazing.
It's 10,000 square feet, 2.1. Taxes are a little bit high, 30,000. But you have 7 bedrooms. You have an elevator. You have an in-ground pool, and you're 10 minutes from George Washington Bridge.
Hello.
Hello, we have to entertain.
I'm living for
Dawn
this.
and I have talked about moving in together for quite some time because we're such best friends. A lot of people think we're a lesbian couple. We're not. And who cares what people say anyway, but whatever. It just makes sense in New York to, I guess, buy a mansion and invest in real estate. But of course, 2 incomes are better than 1.
Okay, so Dawn and I've been renting, she's been renting, and it's time for us to put our money into something that's going to be an investment for the future. We're best friends. Obviously, if I was going to get married, it would have happened by now. I've been engaged 4 times. Dawn's been engaged in the past, and we're just kind of over the whole, if it happens, fine. The other one will stay with this house, if it happens. But I'm still going to keep my apartment in Yonkers in case we have any side action. We don't want nobody, no weirdos coming, knowing where we live. This is in the cut.
Yep.
We don't want nobody coming here. We keep the apartment in Yonkers for when we have parties.
We want
stuff.
peace and tranquility.
This is those deers in the woods here.
Like Dawn would have the left wing and I would have the right wing, and we'd have an elevator. You know, that's mandatory. And a pool. And a home movie theater. We don't need a gym because neither one of us like to work out. So it's just an idea because it's just different reasons. Financially, it makes more sense. That way, you know, there's a lot to gain from owning the property. But I definitely would still keep this apartment for all my side pieces. And Dawn, if she has any, because, you know, these men are stalkers and I don't want them knowing where the mansion would be.
This is a beautiful kitchen. The kitchen itself is $250,000. Amazing. Sub-zero, custom ovens, just
All your cooking, Chrissy. Like
Yes.
yes.
Taco night.
Chef Chrissy, yes.
We can do the Thai food. We can do the Italian dinners. But we gotta be careful who we have over there. That's my main concern because the weirdos.
Yeah, leave the widows in. Trust me.
I love this.
Beautiful.
Little breakfast nook.
Have your coffee, look outside, just relax.
Beautiful.
I love this. This is amazing with the location. It's private.
Very private.
I love the deal.
I know you don't like this room.
What, Seller?
Ooh, yes.
We know you like your wine.
Well, I can't drink anymore. You know I can't drink anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, for the minutes
For Dawn.
For Dawn. Okay. This is the elevator because we know we don't like the stairs. I have to call it when it comes. I'll open it.
Yes, with the elevator.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes, for the
But isn't the kitchen amazing?
It's
Beautiful, and I love white.
No,
Yeah,
the
it's
kitchen is
amazing.
everything. I love these cabinets with the crystal knobs. Everything.
They did a wonderful job. And the price is good.
This is
The
amazing.
market. You have all wood panel.
Let's take the elevator.
Want to take the elevator?
Yes, let's go.
Y'all take the elevator.
Okay. So we're going to the second or third floor? It's 1, 2, 3.
The second.
Okay.
You know, I get tired of living by myself, and Dawn has a full-time housekeeper, so, you know, that would be my full-time housekeeper too. Hello. So there's a lot of benefits. And I love Dawn. I love, you know, it'd be nice to have company, even though Dawn's never home. Dawn works 24 hours a day almost. Like, I've never seen someone that works so hard in my life. So, you know, it's just an idea. But Jatan definitely showed us a few beautiful mansions to consider. So.
No, I love it.
Okay, perfect.
I love like how it's like in the
I love the deer.
country, yeah.
Yes.
And these are more closets?
That's more closet.
Girl,
correct.
high
Yes.
five, Dawn.
You know you have a lot of clothes, girls. So we have
You
to
know we serve
accommodate the
looks.
clothes.
That's right, to be serving the looks.
What do you think?
I love it.
We love it.
Yes, I mean, we're going to furnish it our way
Of course.
with all the girly glam, but I love that bed. We have to, and the chandeliers, everything. Maybe the owners will sell us that bed and chandelier.
Well, the chandelier should stay because it's attached to the ceiling, so it'll
Yes.
stay.
And what's up here?
That is another office.
Oh, perfect. We don't got to, I believe you.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's
So
beautiful.
that could be Dawn's home office with your
Yes.
secretary. Yes. Fabulous. I love
How'd
it.
you like it?
So how much was this?
2.1. It's a little bit negotiable.
Okay.
The owner is looking for a quick closing, so maybe if you can give a quick closing, maybe they'll take some money off. What time?
So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Yes,
Put
turn
something
up.
sexy on. Let's go get
Yes,
some
we
man.
live. Yes. So we'll see you
Okay,
tomorrow.
Love
Yes.
you.
Thank you
But
so
let me
much.
walk y'all. You want to take the elevator back down?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Let's just be fabulous.
Thank you,
with the
Jahan.
elevator. No, it's my pleasure.
Booty coming out. Dawn got the booty.
Now you know what we got for us,
honey. Yes. Oh, and then there's another entrance there for
double staircase, yes.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, the dining room.
It's so big, Dawn. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
room. No, I'm living. You forgot there's extra rooms. That's how big it is.
Everything.
Picture us rolling in this mansion, honey.
One powder room here. And this is the dining room, the formal dining room.
Yes. The formal dining room.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I love the horses. Maybe they sell us the horses.
There's your animals. They got animals everywhere.
I love
Like
animals.
the birds. They got animals everywhere.
I'm living. I love animals.
Yeah.
No, this is a sign that it's meant to be.
It's
this
meant to
house.
be. That's it. It's your house.
I love it. Look at the grand entrance.
It's amazing.
I love it.
Yes, yes.
All right, Tani, love you.
Okay, I love
We're gonna
you.
discuss it.
Yeah,
I think this is
it's
definitely could be the one.
It's
I know when you had sent us 2 more. We definitely will look at those before we make our final decision. But love you. See you tomorrow night at Jimmy's.
Okay,
Bye.
and thank you for coming. Take your time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a major purchase, so.
Yes, yes. Gotta be sure about it. Watch your step, ladies. Thank you.
FINDINGCHRISSY. Wouldn't you be what? Finding Chrissy, finding Chrissy, finding Chrissy, y'all.
Ken. Yes, what's up, Ken Stars?
Favorite marshmallow.
Yes, I missed you. You're looking
Oh.
fabulous.
You know what I mean?
I'm loving the hair.
You feel me, right? My shades.
Yes, you
My
smell
shades.
good too. Yeah.
I took a bath today because you was coming. My fault.
Ken Starr is a true character. He's fucking hilarious. Most people know him from Instagram with his skits. He's from Uptown. He's always joking. But Ken is a serious dude too. He's a really good guy. Like, he's cool as shit. Like, I know him like from off of Instagram. He's a very nice guy. Production company out of North Carolina. It's called Handiworks.
Uh-huh.
Owned by Pete Petrelli. He's asked me to executive produce. Yes. He's asked me to executive produce a show called The Real Side Chicks of New York. So we
Excuse me?
organized the casting. We definitely were on the same page with everything. Like, Ken and I think a lot alike. We joke a lot alike. So that was like a no-brainer. He was definitely the perfect person to do the casting with.
Well, let's do it.
Because I know you have the right eye for talent.
For side chicks, I'm like this.
Yes.
Because I've been through it. I've been there. I know who are the greats, who are the worst, and the side chicks that you need to love. Because all side chicks need love too.
They do. They really do.
They do. Seriously.
And I'm actually going to be also, doing little cameos on on the show, making appearances, kind of mentoring them, because I'm a former side chick. So, everyone has their time and growth period. So,
What's after the side chick though? Wifey?
Either back to single or wife.
Or we find you a man that's
Or wife.
Right. Okay.
Yes, but you either go back to the club. Back to
Back to the
back to the
club.
streets.
Back to the streets.
Yes. But some people are side chicks for life.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's like happy consistency. There you go.
Well, that depends on, that's your opinion. I think there's something wrong with it. For me, I learned to want more than to be second best to a man. But some people don't mind that. Then you got the polyamorous relationships and all that shit. So all of these things are going to be explored on The Real Side Chicks of New York. Are you up for the task?
This was like me getting my GED all over again. I'm ready. All right? I'm ready to find
So
the best side
tomorrow,
chick.
we are going to have a formal casting
Oh,
from 2 to 6.
we're doing this fast.
Time waits for no one. We
No,
wasted
let's
enough
do
time.
it.
With the,
Let's
yeah,
fucking do it.
we wasted a whole year with COVID. We got to get on the shit, get to the bag, okay? So tomorrow, we're having an open casting. They're all going to come through, and you and I together will pick 8 cast members. So we're not going to pick on the spot, but we're going to narrow it down to who we really think is going to bring it for TV.
All right, cool. Bet. I'm with
Because I
this.
know you got the eye. Like you,
Yeah,
really
I mean-
you out in the field.
Not really, but I'll be there. I'll be in the field here and there, back and forth, you know.
Yeah, so we're going to have a list of questions from the production company
Gotcha.
that we're going to ask each girl, and they're going to be on camera, see how they look on camera, how they come across. You know, so I think this is going to not only be fun, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be good for both of our careers.
I just don't want to run into like an ex or a baby mom's.
We'll have her escorted out if she wants to bring the
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no.
That's more
We don't
important.
want Ken to feel uncomfortable.
Thank
Ken,
you.
you're the kid. Looks are more important. I think personality is more important, but it's got to be a nice balance. And also, we both were looking for serious, dedicated, professional people because, you know, doing a show is a project. It's still a business. So you could be as beautiful as you want to be, as funny as you want to be, but if you don't show up to set, you don't show up to set. Like, once we're halfway through a season and you don't show up or you go MIA, then what are we supposed to do? So Ken and I went over like all the details as far as finding dedicated, smart, funny, beautiful women to participate in this project. Level up time.
And this is to bring the side chicks to a whole new plateau.
That's right. New York, come on now.
And we're in New York. You hear me, baby?
Hello.
Like,
This
hello.
is like, hello.
Y'all know I'm not from here. Y'all know I don't live here, right?
You know there's millions of
I don't
side
live
chicks
here.
out there.
I don't
Yeah,
live here.
hello. There's millions of side chicks in
There's
New
side
York.
chicks. Listen, there's side chicks everywhere.
I know.
Everywhere.
We're gonna take this worldwide. Side chicks, Paris. Side chicks, Australia.
Side chicks of Paris. I'm dead.
Yes, I can.
No, I'm with it, man. I'm with
It's
it.
gonna be fun. All
gonna
right,
be
dude.
dope.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye, Ken.
Holla at me. Holla at
Enjoy
me.
your sunbathing.
Got you. And next
Bye.
time, bring backwards, all right?
Bye.
Jesus.
Oh, I left my phone. Ken?
She just wanted
you
to
were gonna
walk
let me
back.
lose
Go
my phone.
ahead.
Yes.
So this is the OnlyFans.
Yes.
This is what I'm missing on OnlyFans. Got you.
Bye, Ken.
Got you. See you tomorrow.
Bye. I got to Khalil's book signing late because I had to do an interview with Ahmed at Power 105. Jatan and I hosted the event. Khalil looked fabulous with his floral blazer on. That was his moment. That was his night. I'm so proud of Khalil. I'm so proud that he finally finished this book and it's actually materialized.
Get your phones out. Get your phones out. Legendary moment.
Yes.
Any questions?
Moment for life.
Period. It's the period for me.
Okay, be quiet. Let me
Okay, I
introduce
got you.
all who need
Do
to
it,
be
do it, do it,
introduced.
do it.
Please.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you everybody for coming to share this special moment with Khalil. We are so proud of him. I love him. He works really hard. His book is amazing. Make sure y'all read it and tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I'm so honored to have met you. I appreciate you. I love you. Chrissy introduced me to you, and I've been loving you ever since.
Yes. Jatan's one of our beautiful clients.
Yes.
So if y'all want to book her, let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Number one, I want to thank Khalil for styling me tonight in this fabulous.
I've been prepping for the book for a while. I was writing it over COVID. And Chrissy and Jatan, I knew I wanted them to be the hosts for the book launch because they both know me very well. and especially Chrissy. There's such a strong bond that we have, and she knows everything I've been through. I mean, all the details, and it was important that she was the person that hosted.
I don't want to tear up, but since the moment we've met, we've been inseparable. We know what each other's thinking by just looking at each other. Yes. And we met through Nicole, who just stopped in. And I'm telling you, you have been just wonderful in my life. You have been supportive. You have been better than my own family. Yes. No, you deserve this. I am so proud of you today because this was something that you have talked about doing for years.
Yeah.
And it's time that the world really knows your story.
Absolutely.
And we never know whose lives we're going to touch through everything that you've been through, and the next person that's going to be inspired by you. Today is monumental.
Yes!
Everything.
Like
You deserve everything. And I'm glad this is really brought into fruition.
I'm so proud of my best friend. Like, this is really his story, and he's been through hell and back like I have. That's one of the things we also have in common. And I'm just so proud of him. I think it was very therapeutic for him to write this book. And it was such a great turnout. It was really fun. And then I went next door and got the worst seafood of my life. But that's a whole nother story.
Okay, I love you too. Bye. Coming.
Oh my God, Renee!
Welcome.
Yes! Oh, I missed you.
I miss you. My girl is alive and healthy.
Well, Renee and I have a lot in common. We're both outspoken. We both love glam. She gave me the cutest little cupcake purse. And Renee's friend owns not one, not two, but 3 fucking hotels in Atlantic City and a casino. Another boss bitch, okay? Bring her into the fold. She's fabulous.
Yes,
So we had
doctor.
Yes, Chrissy just took me on to help you.
I loved
Get
it.
Chrissy in order some things for her.
Yes,
You already
Chrissy,
know
I
it.
have to be honest. You have come a long way. You've impressed me tremendously with the domestic violence. It's huge for me. I'm a domestic violence survivor,
Me too.
rape survivor, recovery. Recovery from addiction. So I think that what you're doing is, that lump. I think what you're doing is over the top, and I love over the top. And women need women, black, white, green, purple. I'm so sick God forgive me, I'm tired of us being referred to as a color. We're women. We're women. I understand the struggle, but we're women. We give birth. I support black women. I want black Hollywood. I want it all. You know what I mean? I also don't want to pay for the Verrazano Bridge because I built it. I was Italian. But hey, got to start somewhere. And I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you. Nice to finally meet you.
Yes, I have.
share
I have
my
questions for
my
you.
information and the things that I've learned about domestic violence with the world, and to try to help as many people as possible. And what's better than social media? That's a worldwide platform, and so far so great. When I get messages or emails from people that I've inspired to leave their relationships, that means more to me than any TV or any other kind of accolade. And knowing that I saved someone's life or played a part in making the decision for them to leave to become a better, prompting them to leave to get into a better situation and get away from, their abuser.
Yes.
Because I was out wilding, honey.
Yes.
Yeah. I found that I was looking for validation in men that I never got from my mother and father growing up, in the sense of intimacy. And no matter what, I was putting up with a lot of abuse.
What's
and
the deal
things.
with your mom, if you don't mind?
Girl, I didn't tell you what my mother did when I was in the hospital?
Nah.
Half dead. My mother sent me a text. Karma's a bitch. I have it screenshotted. My own mother sent me karma's a bitch when I'm laying there all hooked up to the fucking machines and almost dead. Just came out of a coma.
Say, is karma your name or bitch?
Right? Hello.
I'm confused.
Right? Karma is a bitch.
Never has an expiration date.
Well, she's already gotten hers. But, you know, I haven't seen my
That's
mother in 14
sad.
years.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My brother don't talk to my mother. Nobody talks to my mother. My mother is really mentally ill and needs help and refuses.
Oh, okay. She's mentally ill.
She really, but she won't accept that. She says, "Oh, you motherfuckers are insane," meaning me, my sister, and brother. But my sister died of a fentanyl overdose 3 summers ago, and my mother didn't even come to the funeral. Didn't even give us a fucking dollar for the funeral. Nothing. How do you not even come to your own daughter? Yeah, my sister,
God.
my only sister, my older sister.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
She has
I OD'd 3 times.
no, it's horrible. But I don't even talk about it. Like, I deal with
Okay.
it. I just deal with it by working, being a workaholic. And then after my sister died, 2 weeks later, my best friend Murph dropped dead of an asthma attack. He was only 28. And then my niece, who I raised, my sister's daughter, didn't want to live anymore. She got strung out on heroin and ended up in a coma. And I had to make the decision to take her off of life support at age 30. And that was the hardest decision of my life. She was in the hospital for a month, and I loved her more than anything. I raised her since she was a baby. I had custody of her.
I am not a doctor.
So I deal with a lot of shit, and I just code it in, and I keep it pushed down because I don't know how to fuck to deal with it.
Okay.
It's too much pain.
Not a doctor. She is, but I think she'll agree with me on this one.
Wow.
What I learned in life coaching is if you don't face your demons will multiply forever. So the fact that your mother has mistreated you, that's your mom. That's on her. That's not on you. That's on her.
No, I know. She's a sick woman.
But
She's abused us our whole
Here
life.
we go.
Like,
so I have a mental illness. And I don't like saying mental illness because people look at me like you're a fucking nut job. No. I have anxiety. I have depression. I have insomnia. I have weed issues. I have it's mental illness. It's hard, Chrissy. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to wake up one day and just be okay.
No, I know. And then, you know, I was drinking. I've been on an antidepressant for years. People don't know that.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
to
heard
level
you're
me up.
clean. What's this?
Because of the fucking blood thinners. That's the only thing that got me clean.
Okay.
I've been drinking since I was 12. You know, my parents used to give me a beer at the cookouts and shit, or give me NyQuil to knock me out to go to sleep.
I'll take
So, like, you know.
Bottle.
Yeah, so, you know, I grew up with drugs and alcohol. My mother was on heroin and drugs. My father was an
sorry.
alcoholic. My sister was a heroin addict. My brother was on drugs at one time. So I'm the only one in my family who really didn't turn out to be a hardcore drug addict.
Right.
But that alcoholism really runs in me. And when I do drink, I black the fuck out. I get in fights. I do
And Renee and I really, you know, we have a lot in common as far as our past. We both lost our fathers. We both have had problems with substance abuse. And we get each other, if that makes sense. We understand a lot. We understand just a lot of things about life, and also being in the entertainment industry, the ups and downs, the perks and the shortcomings of what comes along with the industry. So, you know, Renee and I are cool, man. She's a cool ass chick.
No, all kidding aside, I take me everywhere. But what I did learn was I'm not so bad.
Right.
Hello.
Now you have
You're
grandchildren.
too hard on yourself all the time.
I'm not stupid. My family thinks I'm not. Okay, I'm not the.
You may have made bad choices, but you're not your choices.
I'm not the brightest light bulb, but I am the most colorful crayon.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be the most colorful crayon.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Period. And I've been sober since. I went to treatment at NJRC, and I slipped up a few times. I'm not gonna lie. A pill here, a pill there. God, live with my mother, you'd be fucking eating eight at a time. But I didn't abuse it. And now, after I'm done with my PO, I have to piss every 2 weeks. I have to sign paper. They took my fucking DNA. I said, what are you taking it for? You already got my father's. What, are you gonna pinch me for a fucking crime? I didn't kill nobody. My son. Then they took my gun rights.
Wow.
How the hell am I supposed to kill my ex-husband if he comes to kill me first?
Wow.
I
Domestic
can't.
violence. If you're a member of domestic violence and you've been abused, you are not allowed to have.
Well, I was abused.
It depends.
I'm
what
not
state
the
that you're in, but
abuser.
definitely not in New York State.
It makes no
I'm
sense
in New
though.
Jersey.
Because they know you might kill. Like you just said, I'm going to
No,
kill
I
him.
would listen.
I'd rather
They
kill
know
than
that.
be killed.
I'll be
Right.
honest with you. I would not kill him because that means that I'm going to go to hell. I believe in like heaven and hell.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to go to hell.
This the Catholic
Right,
way.
if you
Because
kill
I'm
him.
just going to skin him. I'm not just going to kill him. I'm going to skin him. And I'd rather him live with like,
Have you forgiven him yet?
for what?
Whatever he's done to you.
For raping me? For beating me?
I'm just saying.
For leaving
if
my
you,
son?
if you,
No.
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 Look, Renee, you can't get where you need to be holding on to the anger and the
All right, I
bitterness.
forgive him for what
you
he...
have to forgive him for you.
I
You don't
forgive-
have to say to him, like,
I know
could
that.
you forgive me?
I forgive him what he did to me, but I will never forgive him for what he did to my son.
Right.
And
but,
that's as a mother.
But for your mental state and your freedom.
My mental state takes fucking, what do I take? Adderall. Fuck that. My mental state's good.
You just said that you were on a good road to be.
I am. Thank God to Adderall.
No, but you talked about freedom and God and all this other stuff. So you have to forgive. You don't have to talk to him though.
Okay. Well,
Just
I never
for you,
will.
For your freedom. For you.
For me. Okay.
Yes, it's about you. For your freedom.
I'm going to read my 4 agreements tonight. And in my 4 agreements, I'm going to read the prayer that's on the back of the book. And I'm going to try really hard.
Try.
I give you my word. I'm going to do. I don't try. I do.
All right, well, we got to get ready to go to dinner. Because we're in Atlantic City, honey.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go eat.
Shake your booty. My grandson's favorite song
Yes.
is Shake Your Booty.
I got to
Shake
change.
I'm your boogeyman.
And I'm not even dressed. We look like the car.
Girl, we tried it down here. We got down here less than an hour.
I could go out my bra and underwear. Well, maybe not them. Because
Well, I
I'm a
got to
little
change.
chubby.
I can't be out here looking like a pink
I
cotton
hate
candy.
fucking clothes. I hate clothes and shoes.
No, we'll go out to
Okay,
dinner.
good. We'll go out to eat.
Yes.
I'm just not mad at it. No, but honestly, for somebody like me who doesn't even like alcohol, like I want a pina colada. It's so simple. Like I just want a 151 floater with a pina colada. I would love some wine, but unfortunately, I'm sober.
And I love Merlot. A nice, dark, dry Merlot. Oh.
Thank you.
I want to drink. And we got the wine cups.
I
so
know.
love it.
Actually, the name of it's Grace, my best girlfriend. We're gonna pass because we both are sober right now.
Thank you. See, you're a real friend.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Go ahead, fucking drink?
I mean, you can.
No, that's wrong.
It's not wrong. Just because I'm not drinking doesn't mean you don't have to drink, but you don't even really like to drink. So I'm not going to make you drink if you don't like to drink. So
But if you're not going to, I'm not going to.
Exactly.
That's
So-
what it's like
Exactly.
a team.
Thank you.
We have to be a team.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's like saying you're going to drive 80 miles an hour, so I'm going to drive 90 miles an hour. We're not
I
going
know.
to do that. You
No,
know
it's
what I
true.
mean? We have to do the right thing. And unfortunately, in the industry that we're in, we're probably very few and far in between that will drink what I'm pretending.
No, I don't really know
Tito's.
anybody that's sober but me and you.
Oh, no.
I don't.
No, nobody is.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing like all sorts of commercials for this vodka, this tequila.
Endorsements.
Yeah, I can't. That's the sad part.
I know.
The endorsements.
It's
We're-
hard.
We're missing
How
out
can
on.
I promote a brand and I'm really not drinking it? Then I feel like I'm a fraud.
Well,
so.
I wonder if you could promote a brand.
A non-alcoholic brand. We should come out with a non-alcoholic.
Yeah, that's
drink.
right. Soba Sisters. That's right.
Something that tastes good,
Right.
but it's like
Got the edge
yes,
to it.
but non-alcoholic, like
Non-alcoholic.
like trendy, sexy.
Well, they just did Heineken just did a non-alcoholic beer, but most of the people that are drinking it are going back to Heineken. So we have to be
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah, they said pot was. I never smoked pot.
No,
so.
but a non-alcoholic Heineken is like a gateway
I mean,
to the
you're
Heineken.
tasting a Heineken.
You're going to want a real Heineken.
Right.
Of course.
So we have to figure out something fun, not champagne tasty, but something like that's really fun and bubbly and maybe something grape. I love grape.
Me too, yeah. Renee is generous. Renee is caring. Renee she loves her grandchildren. Okay, her grandson. Renee is tough. Renee is a survivor. Renee is funny as shit. She says what everybody else is thinking, but they're afraid to say. She's a real one. She's a real bitch. She's fucking cool. I like real people, and she's a smart businesswoman. She's written her own book. She has her own website. She has products. She's a hustler too, like me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm all about getting to the money, and so is Renee. Well, that might be fun.
Yeah, that actually would be fun, but I just can't do it because of my son.
No,
my son is sitting there like, when are you gonna fuck up, Ma?
No, I know, and you can.
It's the idea that he's got so much pressure on me.
Yeah.
But let's talk about moms for a minute. I wanna talk about moms. I missed Mother's Day this year.
Why?
I was with my son and my daughter-in-law the day before, and I live with my mom since my dad died. So I see her every day. So what the hell did I have to go out and do? I bought her dinner, and she did her TV, and I went to bed, actually. And, I mean, I just don't feel like, I don't know, I lost it with my mom. Since my dad died, I don't have the same relationship.
Like no connection anymore? Like, what do you feel like?
She's a nag. I mean, all moms are nags, but she's always everything. Where are you? Where are you in Atlantic City? Oh my God, did you go by the water? You know it's cold.
She's
You have
worried.
I know she does, and she's a great woman, but to the point where I'm a mom now. Like you have to like.
I know, she loves you, and
she does. She does. I'm lucky I have her.
Exactly. You're gonna miss that because I miss my father nagging at me. It used to get on my nerves, but I miss it so much. Him blowing up my phone. I really miss that.
I know. I have letters from jail from my father. Love DG.
It's sad.
It is. What about your mom?
I haven't spoken to my mother in over 14 years. Well, I haven't seen my mother. She tried to get her foot back in the door a few months ago, and it was all no accountability for what she did to me and my brother and sister as children, the extreme abuse and neglect that we had endured our whole lives. And then her leaving me at age 12, telling me you're old enough to take care of yourself, and running off with my brother's best friend that was staying in our basement and got strung out on dope. Coming back and stealing my 10-speed bike to Hocken, all kind of shit. So, you know, there would be 3 to 6 months sometimes I wouldn't see my mother. I wouldn't know if she was dead or alive. She ended up sleeping in her car. Just horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. But you know, the abuse that she really abused us. Like where social services would come to the house. Huh?
Like you got hit?
Oh yeah, big time. She would fuck us up. I mean, verbally, mentally, embarrass us in public. She would take us shoplifting with her. She taught us all the criminal things to do: how to scam, how to steal, how to lie. You know, she met my father when my father came home from prison. He did, I think he did six years for armed robbery, and she was a burlesque dancer. So they met when he came home from prison.
Oh, that's where you get those moves from. All right, now.
So they met and they had me, but my mother had my brother and sister from her first marriage. Okay. But my father raised them since they were 2 and 3 as his own. Okay. They always called him dad. My father was the best man, but my mother was very abusive to him. She put her hands on him, spit in his face, treat him like shit, and he stuck around. He said, if I leave, she'll kill you kids. And she's that violent. She's like a fucking tornado.
It was learned behavior. So she has learned behavior. You don't have to give her a fucking pass, but you have to find something in your heart that says, okay, you know what? Her parents did that to her. Let me just let her be who she is. She can't be a part of my life. I don't want her to be a part of my life. But God, please help me find. I sound like a preacher. Jesus,
No,
Mary, and
but
Joseph.
I'm really taking this in.
Like I just gave you that orange,
Yes, I have it
okay,
in my
somebody gave that
specialties.
to me about my dad because I was having a hard time with my father. I couldn't say goodbye to my father. I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. I couldn't say goodbye. I couldn't, nothing. And they gave this to me and they said, he'll understand one day. Pray on it. Just pray on it. Just say, God, please just give me the strength to at least find what do they call it, a mustard seed?
Yes, of faith.
A mustard.
Faith.
Let me find
smaller
a
than a
fucking
BB.
sesame seed, a fucking sesame seed of faith that
Yes.
maybe, just maybe, she's not gonna change.
Well, I know she's set in her ways. She's in her 70s. She's eventually going to die soon.
So what are you gonna do? Let her die and not and
what I'm
fucking
saying,
cry
Renee.
over and be like, oh my God, I never
No, I'm
said.
not going to cry. I really don't even feel like I would cry if
neither
she
do
died.
I,
I just
God
feel
help
like
me.
for my own guilty conscience, should I make amends with her before
Yes.
she dies?
Yeah, I had to be when I got clean. I
so
had to
hard.
make amends with Drita Devanzo, who called me a junkie on TV.
Wow.
I'm not a junkie. Okay,
Wow,
never
obviously.
was. Okay, she, Big Ange, I'm a rat. I've never ratted on anyone in my life. My son's father did. The names they've called me, I had to find it in my heart. Like after I did the 12 steps. And the 12 steps, I'm not preaching. 12 steps apply to everything in life.
No, I know. I know
Okay.
the 12 steps and the serenity prayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say it. Say it.
God grant me the serenity to
Accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's
No,
it.
it's true. It's
That's
simple.
your answer.
I know. It's the truth.
It's that simple. That's your answer. You can't change her, but you have the wisdom enough to understand she is who she is, not by choice.
I know.
She was abused.
I know. But like I said, but then why have kids and abuse them?
I can't answer that.
I know.
I can't answer that.
So I
why
gotta
did
think
my
about
father?
this.
Why did my father not let us date anybody and pick my ex-husband as my fucking husband?
Yeah.
Go figure that one. You know, it's just you have. Listen, you can't let that woman pass away, and that inside your heart, that'll eat you.
No, you're right. I think this is Roxanne texting us to meet her at the gambling table. Girl.
Money.
I can't. So yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I
don't want to ruin our trip and all that with
We
this
could
heavy
never
shit.
ruin. We can't ruin our trip.
No, but I gotta
No.
make a decision soon because time
But you,
is flying.
I appreciate you confiding in me about your mom. That's some real shit.
Yeah,
And
fuck
I'm
up.
always here. I have a lot of family experience. Oh my God, do I ever? But I'm very educated when it comes to, family hating other family members. And letting go it's not for them, it's for you.
True. No, you're right. Maybe we should both take our own advice in certain situations.
I will take your advice, but I can't say mine out loud.
No, I understand that.
Okay, that's something I
That's
can.
something between you and God.
I could go to. I'll go to church. I'll talk to the priest about it. Maybe as I got to check him for a wire.
I know, through the confessional.
Don't even laugh. My fucking psychiatrist wore a wire.
Are you kidding me?
On the Fed.
No.
Oh, please.
Isn't that a violation of client privilege?
Yeah, it's all a fucking violation.
It's a fucking joke.
It was a violation when he married me. It was a violation.
Wow.
But it's the truth. So just slow, steady. Write a little note. Mom, you suck, but I forgive you.
I'll think about it. Let's get to the gambling table.
Let's go.
Let's win some money.
17.
Lucky 7. Ow, ow.
Ow.
Yes,
let's go. Wait.
Finish our water.
No, let's just tap the straws because you said it's bad luck.
Yes.
Here's our Tito's.
Some of Dawn's friends, they actually were kind enough to organize and set up a whole fundraiser with all of the proceeds going to Survive to Thrive Global, my foundation. Like, this was like a gift from God. Like, I really didn't know these women. This was just like out of nowhere, like, and it was so wonderful because no one's ever done anything like that for me. And my foundation, like, anybody that knows me, I hate organizing and planning. So all I really had to do was show up and speak, which we all know I like to do that.
First of all, I want to thank every single one of you for coming here tonight. Tonight is actually a really great event for us. It's our first in-person event since COVID. So guys, I want to thank all of you for your support. We started this movement, this organization right before the pandemic, and it's brought so many blessings to so many people's lives. And our base for doing the Real Estate Boss Babes organization, not just to have a lot of fun, which I'm all about having fun, and networking and growing each other's businesses, but it's more than that. We pick causes that are near and dear to our hearts, and it really affects each and every one of, in our lives, a friend, a woman that might be afraid in silence. And so this event, all of the proceeds, or most of the proceeds that we are raising for this event is for Strive to Thrive. And the cause is against domestic violence. We want to support women who are have been affected by domestic violence. We want to help rehabilitate them, and so we partner up with Strive to Thrive, Survive to Thrive. I'm so sorry, Survive to Thrive. Too much tequila, global. But either way, listen, it's very near and dear to our heart. So I'm gonna put the founder on next. So if you guys just give her 5 minutes of her time, and then you guys can go back. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your support.
I want to thank you guys for honoring my foundation tonight. My name is Chrissy Monroe. Yes. Most of you guys know me from Love and Hip Hop New York Season 5. Some of you saw me on the Dr. Phil show. I had a long run in the entertainment industry, and I've been called a lot of names on reality TV, everything you can think of, social media. But one name I never thought I would be called as a survivor. I'm a domestic violence survivor. After leaving Love and Hip Hop in 2016, I almost lost my life. I fell in love with a younger man. He was fine, yes. I was all about him, yes. But he was very, very disturbed. So it was very tumultuous. And, I almost lost my life. I ended up in the hospital. I have a cracked rib. I have permanent hearing damage in my left ear. He broke my front tooth. And the justice system only gave him 3 months. I mean, this guy literally almost killed me. And I was so disgusted. I said, you know what? I have a platform. Reality TV gave me tons of social media followers. Let me be a voice for the voiceless. For these women and men out here who have nobody to tell their story to. Let me tell my story. Yes. So thus, Survive to Thrive Global, I really didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. I just had the desire to help the next person not to go through what I went through. And man, has it blown up in the last 5 years. I have had nothing but success worldwide. So many people, we have people in Australia, Switzerland that write and say, you've encouraged me to get that restraining order, you've encouraged me to leave. And that is better than any kind of television or anything. That's the best satisfaction, is giving back and helping others get out of their situations. I'm going to hand the mic over to my beautiful Dawn Marie Florio, attorney Dawn Florio, my vice president of Survive to Thrive Global. Yes!
So good evening, everyone. My name is Dawn Florio. I am a criminal defense attorney. They call me the pretty pitbull attorney because I just don't give up in court. Period. And I also do entertainment and sports law. But when I met Chrissy, I actually met her through the organization, and I was just so impressed with her and her speaking her truth, because a lot of times women and men are so scared to speak out because they just feel that they don't have any support. And with Chrissy, and her vibrant personality and her care. She's the most caring and generous person I've ever met. So she has just like taken the bull by the horns and really stepped up to the plate and made domestic violence, it's about raising awareness, and it's about helping domestic violence survivors. So I'm so proud of Chrissy. I'm so passionate about this organization because everybody in their life, whether you're a man or a woman, has experienced some type of domestic violence. And domestic violence just does not come from physical punching, kicking, beating people up. It comes from emotional abuse. Also, it comes from ignoring people. So there's so many different types of domestic violence. So I am so proud of our organization, Survive to Thrive Global, and I'm so happy that we have been able to raise money to help victims of domestic violence survivors.
Thank you, Dawn. Dawn gets a little nervous, but you got the point. I love her. She's everything. Ladies, I really want to thank the Real Estate Boss Babes. I cannot, even when Dawn said you guys wanted to have this night in honor of my foundation, I was like, me? Really? Oh my God. This is even better than I could imagine. I want to thank each and every one of you who came out tonight and supported. I love you. Thank you. Yes.
So, of course, my best friend Dawn was there, the queen bee. Dawn is everything. Dawn is like my best friend. Like, I will fuck somebody up if they even say one word about Dawn, like dead ass. Like, Dawn was there for me when I almost died. She's better than my family. Like, she is like my real sister. Like, we both like the same stuff. We both love being blonde. We both like flashy clothes and jewelry and all that stuff. Like, we like the same foods. We both love seafood. We both like younger guys. Dawn is a high-powered criminal defense attorney with her own office on Madison Avenue. She's definitely a real live boss bitch. She's legendary.
You all, thank you. One more.
Chrissy, my name is Khalil Martin. I'm best friends of Chrissy Mura. And thank you. I'm her stylist and her best friend. We have a donation here from Michael Rodriguez, sorry. He wants to donate $1,000 right now to
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
Jatan came, another one of my besties. She is a real estate mogul. Jatan lives in a mansion. Jatan dresses fabulous. Jatan has her own real estate firm. And she had a shoe store for many years. Jatan is an entrepreneur. I only hang out with successful women who are about things. Like, we're all my friends and I are all successful in different realms and in our own right, but we all mesh well together and we all support one another with all of our events and building each other up, not tearing each other down. I'm done hanging out with bum bitches and birds and all that shit. I cleaned house a long time ago and got rid of a lot of these chicks who ain't about shit. Like, you try to help some of them, but they just try to fuck your man or steal your shit. I'm past all that. I have no time for it. So I'm very, very lucky and fortunate to have women like Jatan and Dawn in my circle.
Thank you.